Good morning, and welcome back to another Saturday Somm-things with Mats. Hi, I'm Mats, and today I have a very special guest at the table, first-timer, Jeremy Ryman. He is here with Foley family wines, which are fantastic, hence the alliteration, 3 of which are from California. 1 Pinot is going to be from the Willamette in Oregon, and I'm excited to try these because it's been a hot minute since I've got to appreciate these great wines. So Jeremy, this is your show, so let's go.
Good morning. It's good to be here, and it's great to start off with some Chalk Hill Estate Chardonnay. This is the mama to the brand. This is where it all started in 1980. We're at Chalk Hill Estate in the Chalk Hill appellation. So this is all estate fruit.
Great.
And, my rough description for this is sort of rich but elegant, right?
Okay.
So there's a lot of power behind this. We age this all French oak.
Mm-hmm. You can tell.
We do that batonnage, stirring up the lees, adding that complexity to the wine. But then you've got this nice, beautiful, lingering elegance at the finish. So.
It is. It's just beautiful. I'm getting a little hint of buttercreams and butterscotch, but it's not cloying. It's not your butter bomb. And I think you have to attribute that to the amazing winemaker, Daryl Holbrook, who is a genius in his own right, because what he does in the Burgundian style is make these wines shine. And the Chardonnay is just, I love the nose. Lemon, citrusy, they're just beautiful.
Yeah.
Gorgeous.
And it really hasn't varied all that much. I mean, Daryl's been with us for 25 years, doing an amazing job.
Absolutely.
And he's got great fruit and a great property to work with.
And a great sense of style, which brings us to number 2.
Number 2. So the Sonoma Coast Pinot Noir.
Okay.
So we do have, we own a single vineyard in Russian River called the Trenton Vineyard. So some of this fruit is coming from there, a little bit from Carneros, Sonoma Valley. So this is an assemblage from 4 different areas.
I like it. You get cassis, white pepper, some mulberries. For a Pinot, it is lighter, but it's also structured, more medium-bodied than I would have anticipated. But it's still beautiful. It delivers. It's not terribly fruit-forward. Elegant is what I describe this as.
I totally agree. It has less of, some Pinots you get sort of that burnt rubber thing going on. This has this beautiful floral that pops out of the glass and really makes you kind of dive in.
Yes.
Right? And have another glass.
Yeah. You have lavender and plum and some huckleberries. I always like that description because it's so appropriate and beautiful. And as always, Michelle is going to have these on sale starting today. And this is just a great, I think, nice way to introduce people to the Pinot Noir family without breaking the bank.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely.
And that leads us to Willamette Valley, the 4 Graces.
And, speaking of value out of an area with Pinot Noir, this is it right here with 4 Graces.
Sure.
I think people are constantly surprised when they open up a bottle of this and go, wow, this is amazing. Right?
For the price.
Yeah.
That's what shocked me.
Absolutely. So the 4 Graces winery, this is all estate fruit. So this is coming off of our 3 vineyards in Dundee Hills, Yam Hill, and Van Duzer corridor.
All of which are in Oregon.
Absolutely. And so while it says Willamette, it's coming from those areas.
Right,
so
right.
It's just that collection. So.
A nice representation because I'm getting black pepper, black walnut, a little bit of choke cherry, and some black raspberries. It's delicate, it's beautiful. What would you pair this with?
Oh gosh, you could do all kinds of things. Any kind of pork dish would be fantastic. I've had this with salmon, depending on how you season that.
Sure.
Works beautifully. And even just a nice charcuterie board where you got all kinds of flavors popping out of the
Right,
plate.
you have salty, you have creamy, you have everything in between. And what's nice about Pinot Noirs is that as we're getting into warmer weather, minus the snow yesterday and today, you can put a slight chill on your Pinot Noir. Don't make it cold, just put a slight chill on it so it really pops with vibrancy and brings out the flavors.
That's a great recommendation.
I love doing that because it just showcases how well structured and how well made these wines are. And, the Foley family are just great at what they do. It's amazing. So the last one is from California.
Yep. So Roth Estate. Baby to Lancaster Estate.
Right.
And so when we purchased Lancaster, we gave this sort of its own identity unto itself. So this is all Alexander Valley Cabernet Sauvignon.
Okay.
So the great thing about being with Foley family is we own a lot of vineyards.
Yes.
So I just found out we had purchased another vineyard for Pinot in Sonoma. But so we've got quite a few vineyards in Alexander Valley. So we have good supply of fruit that we're farming that goes into this. So
this is the 2021 vintage, which is just so expressive. It's big, it's lush. Roth, founded by Fred Firth in the 70s. And what he's done is just nothing short of amazing, taking it to new heights. And this is a beautiful wine.
yeah,
Beautiful.
This is that beautiful, I want to have a Cabernet I'm going to buy tonight, but I'm going to pull the cork. And you're not going to feel bad about pulling the cork this evening on this guy and having this with,
steak with the chimichurri sauce.
Absolutely.
You could have it with chicken kebabs or, like you said, pork tenderloin, medallions, swordfish, mahi-mahi, something that will hold up to this beautiful Cabernet with blackberries and dark chocolate.
You
mocha.
could even have a little bit of spice going with this too.
Yeah.
In those dishes.
Green peppercorn, chimichurri
Absolutely.
has some great spice to it, little chilies, little leafy greens. This is just a beautiful, beautiful showcasing. And Jeremy, I hope I see you again later this summer or this autumn, because I'm sure you have a lot of wines in your portfolio to discover and showcase to the people out in Argonaut land, that we can just have them come in and make these wines, their go-tos, their specialties, their everyday little bottles of beauty.
Absolutely.
So, Jeremy, thank you for introducing us and everybody out there to these wonderful family, Foley family, say that fast, wines. And come on down, you guys, because we'll have these on sale, and they're such a treasure, such a treat. And thank you so much, because I'm convinced, I'm a fan, and I'll be drinking these this weekend. So cheers, and thank you again, Jeremy.
Thank you.
We'll see everybody soon.
All right.
Cheers.